morning. I hope you guys enjoy my little morning montage of working out and having breakfast. My camera actually died in the middle of my workout, so you guys couldn't get the full package. But I'm back home now. I went to the library to see if I can get a library card and a book checked out, but turns out it depends on which county you're from. I am trying to still continue my routine that I created in the beginning of my social media hiatus, which is waking up early, getting in some herbal health, being tea, and then getting a little knowledge, which is reading, and then either working out or taking a walk. So today I decided to work out. Yesterday I took a walk. So yes, a library card is gonna be needed. I went to the store, picked up some cranberries, dried cranberries, an assortment of raw onions, pecans, pistachios, and kernels, and some feta cheese. I went to Target and got some Maille rosemary mint oil. Now that I wash my hair and everything, I just want to oil my scalp really good. So if you guys can't tell, these ingredients are going to be used for my harvest bowl. I am super into my health right now. So you guys know I have been a vegetarian for 4 years now. I'll tell more and share more about my experience on why I decided to become a vegetarian, because I feel like it's not just one simple answer. There's multiple. So this morning I started breakfast with like a parfait of strawberries, dairy-free yogurt, and granola. So for lunch I'm gonna have a nice little harvest bowl. I got these really cute ceramic bowls, just so the meal can be spread out and it's not stacked on top of each other, and it's also not going off the sides of the bowl or off of the side of the plate. I've been wanting these really bad, so I got two, one for me, one for Will. Of course, we can't leave they out. They were $7 from Target, so I'm so happy about that. Earlier when I had my granola, my parfait, it was also in a little ceramic bowl, so I'm with the ceramic vibes. I'm probably gonna get some ceramic plates eventually too. It says these are dishwasher and microwave safe. So there's that. Finally, it is 12:04. I'm gonna put on some quinoa and let that boil so I can get started on my harvest bowl. I'll show you guys everything that I'm using and what's gonna go in it. It's gonna be a vibe. Okay, so I've went to the gym. I'm fresh out of the shower. Before I got in the shower, I put my quinoa on to cook and be cooled down, so when I'm ready to make it, it's all ready. And now I'm conflicted on which harvest kale salad-ish meal I want to make. So there's this kale apple quinoa salad, looks like this. Then we have the roasted sweet potato kale salad. So I have 3 options of harvest bowls that I want to make. So there's the kale apple and quinoa salad. Then we have the roasted sweet potato kale salad. And then we have the Mediterranean kale salad. And I can't make up my mind on which one I want to make because they all sound so good. I don't know, because I want something salty but yet still crunchy. They just all look so freaking good. So the Mediterranean kale salad actually doesn't have quinoa, just tomatoes, kale. There's bell peppers, orange bell peppers, cucumbers. But there looks like there's some seeds in it, and it looks like there is some nuts. Yep. Almonds, that's almonds and feta. So this Mediterranean one does not have actual quinoa in it. The brownies that I made last night. One thing I'm gonna do is like the bowl chow. We're so dang good. I just had one. I really need to stop eating sweets. Like, I have the same pattern every single month that I'm trying to really break myself out of. I'll go hard and consistent, eating healthy, going to the gym. By week 3, when I know I am about to start PMSing, everything goes out the window. I start craving everything. And then week 4, I start my menstrual cycle and everything just aborts mission. And then I'm starting over and I now have a pudge all over again. I'm just like, how do I get over this hump every month? So I'm hoping that these harvest bowls will help me to de-escalate my cravings and everything like that as the month goes on, because I know I can't be the only one that once the period comes into play, you just don't care anymore and you technically start over from square one. So let me just get out. I have chopped kale. I know there's like different type of kale that they were mentioning, like dinosaur kale, curly kale. I believe this is curly kale. I already have some sweet potatoes pre-cut and diced, just because this is something that I know I'm gonna want all the time. So I just did myself due diligence and pre-cut some. I don't know why I made those brownies, knowing that I'm trying to get rid of my gut, honey. My birthday is in 2 months. I need to be snatched up. I believe I'm going to start off with the kale apple quinoa salad, which contains quinoa, cranberries, walnuts, goat cheese, and or feta. Apples. Let me get the apple out. Got my apple. Okay, so I pretty much have all that I need for the first one. I'm gonna have this brewing just because I don't know which one Will is gonna want. Now I think this one you have to make a vinaigrette with it. So if y'all can already tell, Pinterest is where it's at. Pinterest is my best friend. I love this app, like better than Instagram, better than Twitter and all of the things. So this is how it's gonna look. And I believe there is a dressing that goes on it. Olive oil, freshly squeezed lime juice, honey, and Dijon mustard. Dijon mustard. I have my lemon over here. Olive oil. Okay, so I have been reading up on how to make these bowls more desirable, because kale, raw kale, is very much so, it's tangy. It can sometimes be really hard. So I've been reading that you have to massage the kale with like salt and olive oil. So let the dressing rest on the kale, help soften those not so tender leaves. Okay. So add kale to a salad bowl. Oh, whisk together all of the dressing ingredients in a jar or a bowl. Add kale to the salad bowl. Whisk dressing once more. Pour 3/4 the dressing over the kale and toss until kale is evenly coated and chill for 15 minutes. So apparently the kale needs to soak in the mixture of dressing. So I'm gonna do that first. So I'm actually gonna transfer my dressing mix into this jar so that I could just shake it up and then I'll be able to preserve it. 1/2 cup of olive oil, 1/4 of lemon juice, then I'm going to do some Dijon mustard. Ooh, that's good. So I'm gonna have my kale soak in this clear bowl that I actually got from Goodwill a few years back. Already smells so good. Now that the oven is done preheating, I'm gonna put the sweet potatoes on a pan and let that bake. This one's gonna be for the roasted sweet potato kale salad. Now back to the original meal at hand. Now I'm gonna chop up this apple after I wash it. All right, and as mentioned, Will was gonna want the bowl with the sweet potatoes. So I have the sweet potatoes in the oven, and his kale actually has to seep with just salt and olive oil. So I'm gonna put his in here. This is also a very inexpensive meal. Literally all these things we already had, and we just had to pick up like dried cranberries. But the kale we already had for a soup we were gonna make that we're probably still gonna make with the other bag, but very inexpensive, literally from Aldi. If you know, you know. If you got an Aldi nearby you, don't sleep on it because they are the bee's knees. Stir the kale, place the kale into a large bowl, drizzle of olive oil, sprinkle with salt, massage it for 1 to 2 minutes with your fingers to break it down a little. Assemble the salad, add roasted sweet potatoes along the rest of the salad's ingredient bowl. Mix the vinaigrette, which was kind of the same, literally the same ingredients as the first quinoa bowl, just instead of using honey, it says to use maple syrup. So I'm just gonna keep it the same because it's literally Dijon mustard, salt, lemon, and olive oil. But it's literally kale, sweet potato, quinoa, red onion, pecans. So I need to chop a red onion. Okay, so we have mine seeping, which is the apples, feta, cranberry, kale bowl seeping right now. We have Will bowl seeping with the salt and olive oil and his sweet potatoes and all of his condiments. And we are about to get started making our harvest bowls. So excited.
Back home in the flesh.
So cute. Tastes like the harvest balls from Sweet Green. I did that.
Try to get a little almond on here.
You gotta just,
That's good though.
I don't know if you got the real deal because you don't like feta cheese.
Yeah, I was going away from it.
And that's the end. Okay, so right now I am in the directory of the library using a couple keywords to search what I'm looking for. The original book I was looking for, they don't have. It's like checked out already and it had only like 27 copies. Let me see. I have 4 books. Okay. Remember that I get to pick my library card. They have different like designs. I'll do, oh, can I do the Black Heritage one? Sure. Lift Every Voice. That's so cute. And sign below where I wrote the number there. Sure. Then you want it to go on your keys, securing. I'm finally leaving. I've been here for like 3 hours. And now I need some retail therapy because I just need it. It's a pretty gloomy day outside and I have a lot of work to do as far as creating these lesson plans for the renewal of my cosmetology instructor's license for Minnesota. As mentioned, it's 45 hours. 30 of those hours have to be teaching mythology and 15 of those hours have to be clinical practice. So I went to the library and I have gotten 4 books to support any material for my lesson plans, and I'm really hoping to get some really good subjects out of these books. Your license expires every 3 years, so here in Minnesota, the laws and rules are so different from Illinois. You know, this industry and this field that pertains to education is such a broad horizon, and you know, the industry as it relates to beauty doesn't necessarily dig deep into the cosmetology aspect of things, which is the study of hair, skin, and nails. Most of the beauty industry literally is catering more along the lines of, you know, fashion, looks, and that sort of thing. Makeup is really kind of like catered towards the professional aspects of things. So if you guys have been following me for a while, then you will see the journey that I have been on for quite some time in the industry. So moving here to Minnesota kind of just allowed me to focus in more on what I wanted to bring to the table. After leaving the library, I did go to Target and I got this cute notebook. I finished my last notebook and it's just time for me to start renewing my mind with things, and just kind of getting back into my manifestation prayer bag, because it's about to be a new year. I'm about to start a new job, which means a lot of new just factors in general. We're in a new area and I really need God to speak to me in this time. It started to snow last night. Thank God I have AutoStar. Like, I didn't even have a car last year. So it's just a lot of new things that I'm super grateful for that are happening. But I'm also like, oh my gosh, where is this gonna take me next? I also stopped at Dollar Tree. You guys saw in my previous vlog when Will and I went Black Friday shopping. We went to Dollar Tree to get all of the decorum for our white tree. Silver is the theme, silver crystallized winter solstice type of, you dig. So I found more at a different Dollar Tree location. So I'm gonna add these to the bottom of our tree, because the bottom of the tree is pretty naked and most of the filling is at the top. See, there's like not much. So I'm gonna add these. Also, with all of this going on, I forgot completely that I'll be starting my new job on the 27th. We're going to be going to Chicago a week before I start this new job. I have a speaking engagement next Friday, which is the 15th. Next Monday on the 11th, I have a meeting with another hairstylist who is the owner of a salon who is wanting to get into the education space. So her and I, and along with the non-for-profit that I've been working with for like the past 2-3 years, are going to sit down because she's going to take over a few of my lesson plans, and I want to go over the curriculum with her and them so that the transition is nice and smooth now that I am on a more instructional basis when it comes to the industry. So that is also something that's taking place, and I'm hoping that all this will be done by the time I am settled into my new career, my new job, using my salon manager's license this time around. Since I've moved to Minnesota, I haven't really been able to put it to use. So I think that this will be a nice introduction to when I start my own business. I've already operated at a school as an instructor. Now I'm operating a actual salon as a manager. I've been behind the chair for some years. So yeah, a lot is going on, and I'm excited, but I'm also very nervous for just all there is to come, and just like, I'm a little overwhelmed. So I am going to relax, and I will holler at y'all in a few hours. It's a whole lot of hours later. It's 6:25, and I'm about to cook dinner. It's Tuesday, and I'm thinking Taco Tuesday with, of course, vegetarian tacos. I had a really good sweet potato taco last time I was in Chicago with my homegirl for a party, and I don't know if I was hungry as hell or if it was really giving what it needed to give. I think it was giving what it needed to give. So with that being said, what's on the menu tonight is gonna be sweet potato tacos, and what it consists of is roasted sweet potatoes. It also had roasted cauliflower, but I don't know if I'm gonna add that because I don't have it and I don't want to go get it, and I just want to use everything that I already have and just be cost efficient. As y'all know, we already got the pre-cut sweet potatoes. I have tomatoes already washed and sitting on the countertop, exhibit A. And I'm gonna have black beans, corn. I already have tortilla shells. Also, there was like this really good creamy sauce that went along with it. So I'm starting to think that it's more and more so looking like we're gonna have tacos tonight, even though I'm not getting the cauliflower. So I know for any flavored taco seasoning, key ingredients are paprika, cumin, chili powder, always salt and pepper to taste. But what I'm gonna do is roast the sweet potatoes on 425. I'm just in a cooking mood. I'm in my cooking era right now. Always add garlic to everything because it just gives it a lot of flavor. Even though if it's not part of the actual ingredients, you always just gotta add that little spice yourself. That's going to be needed for my pico. I won't roast the black beans and the corn until the sweet potatoes are halfway done. Sauce that this recipe curated involved cashews, a blender, and water. and we have cashews. So, like I said, we got everything we need. There's a reason to go to the stove. As a vegetarian for 4 years, things like black beans and corn is something I always keep around. I always keep lemons and limes around. So I usually make pico, but this time I'm actually gonna make some guacamole. And if you've seen my vegetarian quesadillas vlog, then you already know how I get down on the pico. For shining your light on me. Okay, so now I'm gonna scrape out the avocados into a bowl.
No, I don't even know down here. What you doing, baby?
This. What is wrong with you? Willis. Okay, so this is called roasted sweet potato and cauliflower tacos with cashew crema. They look so fire. I'm going to squeeze a little lime into this mixture of avocado because on the tacos there's like a bed of, ooh, I'm already drooling. On each taco there's like a bed of avocado. So I'm just gonna add the black beans to the bed of sweet potatoes like so. So this cashew crema is, I'm scared. Here we go. Oh, now we have the blender out. It's secured. The unsalted cashews, garlic, chili powder. We have the lime juice. I'll probably just do a 1-to-1 ratio. Here it comes. Okay, it doesn't look as creamy yet, but I'm gonna taste it. It's not getting creamy. It's very on the more liquidy side. It smells so good. Now that I added more cashews, it's getting a little bit more creamy consistency. Add a few more of those. A little bit more salt. That's the one.
You make it. Give me the spoon out there because you got to play. That shit fire.
It's not supposed to look pretty, but you guys get the gist. So the tacos are to be assembled with a bed of lime avocado first. Okay.
Alright. It's like the cashew sauce. It's like cheesy, but it's not. Whatever it's doing, it has a nice, like, I don't know, natural feel to it.
That's the end of this Taco Tuesday. We out.